The invitation is very simple. We are going to do some activities, and to begin with, I request Yasmin Auntie so that if you can, I suggest some activity, you do it so that attendees can also
Kabir, you
understand.
start. Kabir, you start. Please,
Okay.
don't waste time.
Okay. So, Auntie, I have a task for you. Just like I'm giving task to everybody, as you can see the
Okay.
screen, follow the task. So, bring your right hand. Can you see your right hand? Bring it in front of you. Make a fist out of it. And don't hit your neighbor. Uncle, don't hit auntie or don't hit your neighbor. Yeah.
You
So
know.
yeah, just go step by step. Bring it in front of you. And the invitation is very simple that you start rotating outside. Start rotating. Okay. You're able to do it? Great.
Very simple.
Very simple. All right. Then bring your left hand. I like doing simple things, and I only invite for doing simple things. So bring your left hand on your front and start rotating inward, not outward but inward. Yeah. Wow. It seems that it's. How are you finding it? कैसा लग रहा है? आसान है, easy है? Simple, easy. How are you finding it, uncle? Easy?
Very
Or
easy.
difficult? Very easy.
No, very easy, very easy.
Okay, so did you study math, uncle? I know you are an IIT pass out, IIT graduate, but I'm not sure if you studied maths.
I know 2 plus 2 is 4.
2 plus 2 is 4. Great. So that's all we need. Okay, great. Yes, Feli is also following us. So Feli, you can always we can try keeping it more engaging as you keep writing, and whenever you get chance, if you're able to chat smoothly, keep chatting so that we can understand. Okay, you're there with us. And if at any point any of you feel any question, just put it in the chat box. I can see the chat box right away, and I'm there to respond to any of your question or query. So 1 easy plus 1 easy becomes
2 easy.
Yeah. So now we are going to do things that are too easy, right? So again, bring your right hand on your front and left hand on your front and start rotating. Right hand outside, left hand inside. Too easy. Oh, Yash is also finding it too easy. मारना नहीं है आपस में.
ऐसे.
Yes. Oh, हो रहा है uncle.
Come on, everyone. Can you do it?
Not like this.
Make sure your hands are not in same direction. No?
हाँ, चरखा नहीं बोलना है. No. Roll. Yes, roll. Not rolling on the floor, Fali. Yes, roll.
Kabir will go
super
faster.
Easy. Dipali is finding it super easy. Which one? Dipali, when did you say super easy? Fali is laughing. Great. So people are finding it too easy. Okay. Now we studied maths till counting, like 1 easy, 2 easy ho gaya. Now let us understand 1, 2, 3, 4. We all understand maths, right? तो अभी 2 के बाद तो 4 ही आता है ना, या 3 आता है? 3 आता है. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let us just focus on 1, 2, 3, 4. सबको आता है? I mean, I'm just checking with all the participants also if they know the counting. किस-किसको आती है counting? Uncle, आपको आती है? I just want to make sure that you know counting.
No.
वो भी सिखानी पड़ेगी, बताओ.
Okay, चलो try करता हूँ. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, great. हाँ, just 1, 2, 3, 4.
अरे, easy. I'll clap and do. 1, 2, 3, 4. See?
Wow, you know it already, uncle.
I'm so smart. क्या समझते?
So now, can you please teach me 1, 2, 3, 4? Because I somewhere.
Yeah, but I have to make it a little less easy for you, na? Okay. So
let's just.
Are you ready?
Yeah, always
ready.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. 1. Come on, do everyone. 1. That's easy, right? Now
1.
2. 2. Cross your hands. 2. 3. And
3.
this way cross. 4. Arey, cross. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I know how to count. I hope everyone is able to count.
फिर से करो जरा.
2, 3, 4.
Yes, आ गई मुझे.
Okay, but what is the idea behind all these things you're making us do?
No idea.
No idea? No, I think you're making us do impossible looking things. I don't understand why you're doing this. Impossible.
To get a job.
Oh, to get a job.
नौकरी मिलेगी.
That is possible. Yeah.
पैसा कमाने को मिलेगा. For once. Felly is saying for once.
Job interview में ऐसा जाके करोगे job immediate मिल जाएगा.
Oh, Felly is saying, well, I slapped myself for once.
Okay, come on. Okay, I want to just share a little. Basically, these are activities to stimulate the whole brain, especially the one which you did like this, one hand like this and one hand like this. A lot of you would be knowing that the right half of the body is controlled or triggered by the left brain, which is the logical brain. And the left part of the body is controlled by the right brain, which is the imagination, the creative brain. And very often we use either this or that. We somehow have not been taught or cultured or whatever it is to use the whole brain at the same time. So some of these games are what looks kind of difficult, but in game form, you can find it is actually possible to use the whole brain in everyday life situations. So, okay, so shall we try it once again quickly?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, I'll give you a way out. Okay, I'm sure some of you may be a little bit cheating, no? Or you don't know. Very often I've seen people saying, see, I'm doing it, and they're doing the same direction. So you please check on yourself. Huh? Okay, anyway, I'll show you a very easy way out. Opposite direction you have to move, right? So join your hands like this. Okay? Okay? Join your hands. Separate. No, this way separate. Separate this way and come back in a loop and again join. Join, separate and rejoin. Join, separate, rejoin. Can you do that? Okay. Now there is an interesting symbolism behind this. In life, we start with oneness, togetherness. But there are times we move in opposite directions. You'll have seen that even in human relationships, marriages, friends, I go this way, you go that way. It seems that we are becoming separate, isn't it? And yet we have the possibilities, the power to come back to oneness. And by the way, if you are observant, can you see my hands? What sign my hand is making? For those of you who are little mathematics conscious, can you see I'm actually creating the sign of infinity. Infinity in Indian culture is a symbol for oneness. We start as one, get separated, and yet we can come back to oneness. And that is infinity. Okay, chalo, enough serious talk. Shall we do something else now? Kabir, come on.
Yes, uncle.
Paper.
I'm also inviting all the participants who have joined late or who have joined but haven't shared that their name, location, and one thing that they like most. Please do drop it in the chat box so that we also get to understand that yes, you are there and you are participating and you're engaging. Otherwise, you'll be marked absent. Aspish Rafi, he's very strict teacher, you know.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, uncle, carry on.
Okay, so come on, Kabir, we'll do the paper wala.
All right. So yes, we are going to do something really interesting. We are going to share. Okay. Good luck, Moya has clapping. Yeah. So basically, people are there. Lekha Mumbai Sunflowers. Oh, beautiful. So I'm just inviting, meanwhile, people to bring a piece of paper with you. Just keep it with you. We are going to do some activity. This is a newspaper piece. You can keep any A4 size paper, more or less, not exactly. roughly A4 size paper. Just keep it with you. Rough paper that we are going to use for this activity. Indiraji, woohoo, good to see you. Chennai say, nature, you like nature. Great. Just bring it quickly. Any paper will do. Any paper will do. Preferably a piece of newspaper. But if not, any paper will do. Just giving 30 seconds if that's okay. 30 seconds बहुत कम तो नहीं है, ज़्यादा तो नहीं है, बराबर तो नहीं है, पता नहीं कुछ तो है, ठीक है जितना भी है. अंकल वेयर इज योर पेपर, फेल कर देंगे आपको. Oh, you are full of papers, yeah. But you might need a bigger paper, uncle.
No, but I conserve
Because
paper. I don't like to waste paper. No?
I'm going to give big challenges, uncle, now. Enough of small, easy things, huh?
Okay, so what's the challenge?
The challenge is very simple. The challenge is very simple. I'm going to make it more difficult. Now, are you ready for that? Just want to check with participants if they got the paper and if they're ready with the paper. If you could simply Aparna ji Coimbatore se join karen, like-minded people. Great. So we are hoping that you have got a piece of paper. Now the challenge is very simple, that I'm inviting each and every one of you to keep this paper in your hand, and the challenge is you have to pass your whole physical body or physical self through this piece of paper. If I tell this to you, what comes to your mind? If I tell you that pass your whole physical body or physical self, actually you can tear it, you can make a hole, but you have to pass your whole body through this piece of paper. If I say this to you, what comes to your mind? What happens to you? Tell me the first word that comes to your mind in the chat box. The first word that comes to you. Kya hua?
You're a mad person.
Mad person. That I am. That I agree. That I accept. Correct answer. You get a brownie, uncle. Just a brownie point, not a brownie. Brownie is expensive. Brownie points are free. You just say that you get a brownie point and yeah, delivered. I know this trick. Lekha is smart.
Kabir, you are troubling me too much. Okay, I'm going to give you a challenge. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pass through a paper of this size? Come on. Answer. Okay, guys, everyone. You know, actually, in the next 5 minutes, you'll be able to pass through a paper of this size. Now, what is your first response? I can imagine two responses. One is impossible. But more honest response will be, this old man is little not okay.
Just little, uncle?
He little. Not too much, little. His little mental case hai. How can a human being pass through a paper which is even my hand will not pass through? And will you believe it? In the next 10 minutes, you'll actually be able to pass through this piece of paper by tearing it in the middle. This piece of paper, Kabir is too kind giving you huge papers. I'm going to give you this paper. Okay, Kabir,
I didn't learn that mantra, uncle. What is that mantra? What jadoo you have to do to, because I'm forgetting the mantra.
Okay, yeah, let's do the jadoo. Okay, have you all got a paper? Okay, please write any paper. Just write 2 words. Would you please? No, paper, pencil, pen, anything. Just write 2 simple words. Okay?
Mere paas to hai.
Okay. There is an Indian word which we can write in English. Asambhav. ASAM. ASAMBHAV. Asambhav. And in case you don't know, it means impossible. Then, below that, write impossibilities. 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 Now, a magic crazy trick. Now, what do? You know? That asambhav, I hope everyone has written.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
मैंने तो लिख दिया है.
Okay, from the asambhav, no? Cancel that A. Just cancel the A, which was at the beginning. What does it become? If you cancel the A from asambhav, what does it become?
It becomes Sambhav.
It becomes sambhav. And you know where to put
Sambhav.
that A?
Sambhav.
You have written
Sambhavana.
below impossibilities, no? Between the I and the M, put that A and see what it becomes.
Oh.
Between the I and the M, put A, which you took from asambhav, made it sambhav. Now, impossibilities at the A, what does it become?
I
Okay,
am
so
possibilities.
very good. So let's start making possibilities. Come on. How do you pass through? Will you all try, please, with a bigger paper, the one which Kabir showed? Passing through the
Yeah.
paper, tear it any way you like, tear a hole in the middle, not two pieces. That's the only condition. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want with it. Oh, there is a choice. I forgot. Can I please?
You're not giving us choices. Yeah.
This is stupid. I can't do it. You're talking all nonsense. I throw it away. Rubbish. I don't want to do it. You have that choice. And I can also cry. How can I pass through a paper like this? It is impossible. What stupidity. Are you allowed stupid people? Impossible. Impossible. Or I can try. Correct, Kabir? And
Yes,
try.
totally.
Okay, the whole key idea behind it is not really something of doing with paper. It's not a handicraft activity. It's not a paper craft activity which we are sharing. It's not even a thinking activity. It goes deeper than that into faith in one's inner self. What in India we call Atma Vishwas, faith in the soul, faith in inner self, Atma Vishwas. So we start with just 1 second. Yes, I have faith in myself. Could you say it to yourself? Yes, I have faith in myself. And I can turn impossible into possible. That's it. Just that much. Now watch. Now you start getting different ideas. The brain starts working differently. I'll give you a little hint. Okay? The same paper, same area, this much only. All right? Instead of being all together in one rectangle form, suppose I could change the shape of the same size of paper into something big like this.
No.
Can you see what I'm doing? You have to change it into this kind of shape. Can you think of any idea? Instead of a plain rectangle, it will be a spread out circle. Yes, I'm sure some of you have started getting it. So, again, let's get back. The whole point was have faith in yourself. When you have faith in yourself, your brain starts working completely differently. You start seeing possibilities where everything seems impossible. There also you can see possibilities. Okay? So, try it. You'll see it is possible. I'm sure some of you have started getting it. Okay? And the secret is, please write in chat if any of you have got it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure some of you must have got the idea. How do I change this tiny little paper into something big like this? Same paper, same area, same quantity of paper, but something big. And again, as I repeat, the whole idea is faith in yourself. Oh, yeah, you have a choice. You remember? Oh, I can't do it. This is so stupid. It is so impossible. I won't even try. It is so easy to sit and cry. Hey, will you all please join me in crying? Can't do it, can't do it. Come on, do a little drama and enjoy yourself. I'm sure we do these dramas in everyday life also, don't we? Oh, it's so tough. How can I do this? I can't. So again, the choice comes all the time in life. Try or cry, cry or try, try or cry. I think I know what choice you all are taking. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Am I right? So,
Can I show
try.
you?
Yeah. She's showing you how to actually do it.
Fold the paper. Keep the folded side. On the folded side, cut a thin strip. stop before the end. You have to leave it joined each time. Then turn the paper the other way, and from the other side, cut, stop before the end. Can you see it getting longer? Again, turn it over. Again, now from the folded side, cut another thin strip, stop before the end. Getting longer and longer. Keep turning each time from the opposite side. Just see the chat. Monitor the chat, I can't see. Are you all getting it? Just put a Y if it's yes. Just put a Y if you've got this much.
There are a number of yes, so I presume that's yes.
Okay. Now, go back to the folder. The first fold, leave it intact. Go to the next fold, and on the folded line, you open it. And you can see a little gap has come. Continue to the next folded part. Cut on the fold. Leave the first fold and the last fold intact. And how big is the circle you're getting now?
Oh my God.
Come on. Come in.
2 people. Wow. Double impossible. Made into possible, right? Can I keep this garland, ma'am?
You're welcome.
Yay, I got a garland. See? I hope all of you have got your own garland.
Have they done it? Just ask.
Okay. Have all done it? Any problems?
Just put a yes or just a Y will do.
Or a question mark. Whatever you want to put. If you haven't got it, if you want some clarification, put a question mark, please. I think, yeah, I can see all yes, 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 yes. All yes men.
Great.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, shall we move on? Kabir, where are you?
I'll follow you. You can follow.
Okay. I'm going to something even more crazy. Are you ready, everyone? Yeah? I presume you're ready. So, let's start. Now, this is something really, really strange. Okay? I'm going to show you something. Can you see what this is? Yes, that's right. It's a broken mirror. Right? And if I look at my face, yes, in this mirror, if I look at my face, how does it look? Can you see how it looks? The one in the mirror, not the other one. The one in the mirror, how does it look? Can you make some comment? Beautiful, handsome, lovely, fantastic. How does it look? The one in the mirror, in this. Yes, common sense. What does common sense say? Broken, broken, broken. But I want to ask you a question. Is your face actually broken? Is it a face broken? Or is the image of your face broken? Is your face broken or is your self-image broken? Self-image. Think how many times in life very often people close to us, parents, family, teachers, how often they show us a broken image. And very often, the crazy part of it is done with love. Oh, why don't you improve yourself? This is not good. You're not a good person. You're a bad person. You're making so many mistakes. You're not doing well in school. You're blah, 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 blah. I'm sure all of you have got it. Yes, you're painting. Yes, you're painting. Okay. So, I think all of you would have got the point. Would anyone like to ask anything on this? This is a very major activity. We have seen unbelievable effects of this activity on very, very serious cases. I've done this activity in jail with young criminals. 2 of them were murderers. And I'll tell you the effect of this. I've done it with cancer patients, and I'll tell you what effect it has. And you'll realize that it has the same effect on yourself. Okay? So, first, get the point? What is broken? Never mind if 1,000,000 people tell you, this is broken, you are broken, your face is broken. No, it is the mirror. It is the image, not the person, not the self. It is the self-image that is broken. And the real person, come on, look at yourself, take a selfie. Take a selfie and look at yourself. Are you broken? Or can I see handsome, beautiful faces? Think a little, are you broken? Look into your, or you can even look into your eyes. Okay, Aparna, you're saying not that clear. Which part is not clear? I'll explain it once again a little. When we are shown a broken mirror, and oh yes, I've got a lovely painting by Yasmin. I'm going to show you that. Okay. I hope you can understand this painting. It's a little in the middle. This person, okay, is being shown a broken mirror by all these people. This person, by this person, by this person, fingers pointing. You are bad, you are terrible, you will not improve, you are a bad person. And how does this one feel when shown a broken mirror? Can you see the piece of the mirror attacking and going into the heart and making him bleed? Look at the heart. Don't we also feel that when people tell us negatives? And yet, now look at the rest of the picture. We have to come out of it. It's a maze, yeah. It's not all that easy, and yet it's not all that difficult. We've just done some activities which look easy and difficult. Now it's look difficult and they're pretty easy. And you can come out of it back into a cheerful, happy, joyous, enthusiastic life. Can you see the people coming out of the maze into a happy place? Okay, so let us in actual life get to a happy place right now. Can we do it? Ready, everyone? You want more time? You want me to go on that again? Or can we start to the real positive stuff now? Okay, so uh, now simple, very simple. Look at your face in a whole mirror. If you have a pocket mirror or a big mirror, if you have neither one, you can always take a selfie and look at your face. Done that? It's simple. Which one was the real face? The one you saw in the broken mirror or the one you're seeing in the real mirror? Which one is the real face? Yes, obviously. I don't expect an answer. It is there, right? So, can you do one small point while looking at that proper real self, the real you? In your mind, can you think of 3 very positive inner qualities, inner positive qualities of your own? Please take half a minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever, and start thinking about your own positive qualities. And please do share them. This is very essential. Please share them on chat. Your own positive inner qualities. Yeah? Please start writing them down on the chat. Your own positive inner qualities. It's very valuable because each one, when they see another person's positive qualities, we start to recollect. Oh, yeah, this is my positive too. All the time we are taught negative. I'm bad at this, I'm wrong at this, I'm not good at this. How often are we taught something very positive and very good and very strong about ourselves? I know it's very rare. So can you please take a little time and write 3 of your own inner positive qualities on chat. Thank you. Yes, Lekha, thank you. And more comments, please. And 3, 1 is fine. Second, third, everyone, 3 positive. I'm going to take time for this. This is a very, very major point which I'm sharing with you all. Understanding our real self, understanding our inner self, despite the world showing you the broken mirror. Come on, please. I'm waiting. 3 positive inner qualities. Hey, I got a game to play with y'all. See how much time we are taking. Can you see it takes time to think of your own positive inner qualities? Now I'm going to ask you about outer things in life. See how much time that takes. Are you ready? Outer qualities. All right. Question number 1, you have to tell yourself your name, the name of this country in which we are, at least most of us are, and the name of India's Prime Minister. Can you tell me all the 3 quickly, in your mind at least? Yes, I can hear that. Yes, Aparna, thank you. Lovely. Lekha, thank you. Come on, I want more, please. Positives. And the point I'm trying to make is, when we are asked questions about the outside world, what we call general knowledge or GK or science or whatever, all we answer this so quickly without much thought. We can answer all this. Who's the Prime Minister of India and who's this and what is the name of the country and what is the capital of India, blah, blah, blah. What's the capital of US and etc. I want you to think about it a little. Why is it that we are answering questions about outside world so easily and find it difficult to answer about ourselves? Anyone? Yeah, but why are we finding it easy and why is this one difficult? Okay, chalo. So I'll start with something which basic Indian philosophy understands human nature at its depth, the real aspect of human nature. What actually is our nature, and not the distorted one or the one which everyone puts up and says you are this and you are that and you are blah blah blah. Or even you are very smart and you know everything and you will get a great job and you will become a multi-billionaire and blah blah blah. Okay, your real inner self. So, yeah, can we? All right, shall I wait a little? Yeah, it is because we find external world more important. Okay, so I'm going to ask that question. Which one is really, really of value to our own value in our life? Understanding our inner self or understanding only about the outside world? Which one comes first? Which one is of more value? Understanding ourselves or understanding only the outside world? Can anyone answer that? Own self, outside world. Of course, it can be both. But to understand the outside world, do we not also need to understand ourselves? I believe it comes first, understanding yourself, and you can understand the outside world. In fact, you can understand it much better. When you understand yourself, you can understand people much better. You can understand situations, circumstances, everything much better when you understand yourself. So, what do you think? Which one comes first? Which is the first priority? The inner self or the outer world? Yes, yes, yes. It is actually obvious. You don't even need to think about it. And yet, again, the question comes, how many times in our life have you been made aware of what is wonderful inside you? Think a little. How many times has society, parents, teachers, anyone, friends, how many times have they made you feel that there is something wonderful inside you? Sometimes, yeah. Rare, I would think. Quite rare. As compared to the negatives that we hear. Isn't it quite rare? Yeah, sometimes. True. Sometimes. As often as we should? No, definitely not. Okay, I want to come back to the effect of this activity. I'll do it quickly. I did this activity of broken mirror and whole mirror. As I said, in a prison, it was a juvenile home for young criminals. And they were all tough guys. Two of them, as I said, were murderers. They should have seen their faces. Who are you to come and lecture us kind of attitude? Come on, we know everything. Who the heck are you? And at the end of this very activity, 5, 6 of them were very shyly wiping their eyes. I asked them, why are you crying? Of course, I asked them in Hindi, why are you crying? What's the problem? With an absolutely choked voice in Hindi again, they're telling me, uh, so, really there is something good in us? It's so difficult to believe. Really there is something good in us? I, 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 I asked him, what do you think? Would you like to not feel that there is something good in you? Yes, yes, sir, we like to feel. But sir, the whole world has always shown us the broken mirror. You are bad. You are never going to improve. You are going to go to jail. You are going to be this. You are going to be punished. You are going to be hanged. All the time in our life, we have been shown the broken mirror. And again, they turn to me and ask, so you're sure we are not broken? I said, look in the mirror and see, are you broken? Look in the whole mirror. Are you broken? So, they were stunned, absolutely stunned with tears. I don't know what to say kind of attitude. We've done the same with cancer patients. Sort of people, oh, we are going to die, there's no use. To the extent that it changed and say, okay, we may die, everyone dies. Okay, no big deal. And yet I can make something with my life. Even if it is the last stage of my life, I can still do something with it. Is that true or not? Okay, so from this, I'm going to switch over to a little meditation based on Indian philosophy, Eastern philosophy also, but specifically Indian. I'll explain the word afterwards, but let's do it. If possible, close your eyes. Are you ready, everyone? Can I start? If someone is not ready, please write not ready. Okay, then I'm starting. Close your eyes. In your heart, the emotional center. Feel, I say, feel your inner power, your inner strength, your God-given soul power, your God-given Atma Shakti. Feel it. With your own name in your mind, shout loudly, yes, I the name, have enormous inner strength. Say it to yourself. Feel it. Feel it in your heart. Next, wisdom. Not just that narrow knowledge and question answers, but a large universal consciousness. That kind of wisdom. The first one, if we call it Atma Shakti, this one is called Atma Buddhi. The wisdom of the Atma, the wisdom of the soul, universal consciousness, different names. Feel your universal consciousness. And the last one is again back to the heart, peace, love, friendship. These three qualities that we have that you're meditating on are, in Indian terms, the first one, the power of truth, the power of the inner self, is called Sat, S-A-T in English, Sat. The universal wisdom is called Chit, and the utter peace, harmony, happiness, joy is called Anand. And there is a word for it. What we did right now is a meditation on Sat Chit Anand. Have you got it? We meditated on Sat Chit Anand. Now, it is of real value. I will not do this meditation except in general terms. I'll go through it once again quickly. Okay, the meditation was one. Feel the inner power that your own name, your own self. Yes, yes, your own universal consciousness. Peace, friendship, and last, thank you to the universe. It is the universe's blessing. Sat Chit Ananda is the blessing that comes from the universe. So can you please now do it yourself? Meditation on Sat, inner strength, inner power, Atma Shakti, Chit, universal consciousness, Buddhi, and Anand, harmony, peace, love, joy, bliss, Anand. And thank you to the universe. Please do it. Take your time. Please do it.
What happened? He said I've joined that want to. Is he there?
He's in the chat box. Kabir, where are you on video? You're not visible on video. Okay, now a special request. Please, some response from within you to this little meditation that we did on Atma Shakti, Atma Buddhi, Atma Sukh, Shanti, Sat, Chit, Anand. A little feedback. How did it feel? Does it make sense? Is it true? Or, oh yes, to understand the real power, we're going to play a little game, a little drama. I hope you're ready. That will give you really much more value. Okay, are you ready for a little drama? You'll have to join in and do the drama, even though I can't see you. It is on the opposite of Satchitanand. So instead of courage, I'm going to do at what I sometimes actually do. Oh my God, I'm so useless. I don't know, I'm scared of there's so many problems, so much tension in life. I'm scared to face life. What can I do? I'm useless. Similarly, oh, I don't know anything. I was never first in class. My brain doesn't work. What can I do? I'm useless. I'm dumb. What can I do? And third one, oh, I'm so unhappy. See, the world is so bad. Everyone is making me cry with misery. Okay, so I think you got the point. We won't go further. Isn't it entirely stupid, the second drama which I did out just now? And yet we do it. That is the really stupid part of it, that we do it. Agreed? And I don't need to ask the question also, which one is really valuable in our life? So can we do it quickly again, please? The real meditation. Inner power, inner wisdom, peace, harmony, love, friendship, oneness. Oneness. Thank you. Please do it. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the next point. Here we did the meditation on ourselves, right? My inner power, my Atma Shakti, my wisdom, my peace, my thank you. Now, the next step is, if you have people around you, wherever you're sitting, please go to them or call them, okay? For just 1 or 2 minutes. And if you don't want to or you can't, then in your mind, see the face of people who are close to you emotionally, mentally, physically. Just see their faces in your mind. And on their face, in their eyes, in their heart, feel their Atma Shakti, their inner power, their wisdom, larger consciousness, their peace, Sukh, Shanti, Anand. Sat Chit Anand in them. We did it first in myself. Now I do it for the other human being. And of lot of importance is, can you do it for people whom you don't feel happy about, don't feel comfortable about? I know it is difficult, and yet you will be amazed if you do it just 3-4 times. You'll be amazed at the change in yourself. When you do a meditation for difficult people, for negative people, just watch what happens. So first we did it for ourselves, now we are doing it for people around, emotionally around, physically around, mentally around, near people. And last, we do it for entire humanity, all oneness, all humanity. There are 3 phrases for what we have done, again in Sanskrit. They're called Mahavakyas, the essence of entire Vedanta or Indian philosophy. The first Mahavakya is called Aham Brahma Asmi, which means I am one with the universal oneness. Aham is I. I am one with universal oneness. But that alone can become selfish. So the second Mahavakya says that Tad Tvamasi, you too are one with infinite oneness. I am, yes, but you too are. And the third is Sarva hi etad Brahma. Sarva, all, is oneness. I am one with oneness. You are one with oneness. All is one with oneness. Have you got it? Can you do it in your mind, please? I am, you are, all is. I am, you are, all is, all are. Sat Chit Anand. Atma Shakti, Atma Buddhi, Anand, Shanti, peace, oneness. Thank you to the universe. Okay, now I definitely need some feedback. Okay, otherwise I feel I'm talking to myself. So those of you who have tried it, I hope everyone has. Some feedback, please, so that I also stay positive. Otherwise, I'll start crying. Oh, I'm just wasting my time. I'm doing all useless stuff. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's even listening.
You want to talk it?
Yeah, talking, but not all the time. I need to
No,
hear.
no. Yeah, we would love to hear uh, from people. Sat Chit Anand.
Yeah, please. Comments, please.
I'm just sharing my experience. Meanwhile, people
Yes, please.
write it down in the chat box. Um, I mean, this activity may look very normal. If we just do it as a spectator, like we just see what is happening, because we are too much used to, use the space of spectator, sit on the couch and just see what is happening on the TV, what is happening in the phone, and what is happening on the stage. We just watch it, we just see it, and then we try judging, oh, what it is, how it is, whether it is effective or not. So that is one method that we are generally fed by the society, or the kind of system or institutions that are there. But when it comes to these activities, the activities, especially the Satchitanand or the Atma Buddhi, Atma Shakti. So these activities, if you do it, these are experiential activities, learnings that we can only experience by simply doing it. So whatever SP uncle has shared, I mean, the more we do it, जितना हम करते हैं इन activities को, उतना ही every time, the method is very simple. The instructions that you are supposed to give to yourself are very simple. Yet the magic that it creates is really, really, really amazing. Lekha is typing, feeling more at peace than before joining the session. All right. Hmm. All right. So what did you do? I mean, if you can also try sharing the process in the chat box, that what did you do? And even it's not necessary, because we are also taught to say good things. है ना? कैसा, how are you feeling? I'm good. No matter how you're feeling, how are you feeling? Good. कुछ सेशन होता है, कुछ एक्टिविटी होती है, how did you find it? Good. अरे कुछ और बताओ, very good. Not just that. Our heart, our body goes through a lot of emotions, right? A lot of feelings. We may not be able to come up, we don't have to necessarily come up with a word that this is how I'm feeling, but at least sit with that feeling, sit with that emotion, and try sensing it, that how's that making you feel. And also, you can also, not necessarily the exact word, but somewhat close by word you can pick to express, because this is the only that is the only limitation that we have here. The chat box is the reason we are inviting you to put your feeling in the chat box. Otherwise, when it comes to physical space, sitting, doing these activities in person, you don't even have to utter a single word, because our body, our existence itself speaks a lot. So through that also we can sense a lot of things. So too much of gyan that I end up giving anyways. So but that is really important, I feel. Experiential, just do it and experience it. और खराब भी लग रहा है, जैसा भी लग रहा है, blank, bold, butter. Buttery is also a feeling. Anything could be a feeling. Just pick your word and put it in the chat box. I can say uncle's nose is feeling runny. Yeah, uncle? No. How lovely. Oh. So now nobody has to, spend. Now you, since you have taught uncle how to make garlands, फूल मालाएं, माला बना सकते हो. So people won't have to buy, spend money on garlands, I guess. Anyway, yeah, Indira ji is saying self-reflection. बहुत ही हैवी वर्ड है सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन. न जाने इसमें क्या क्या होता है, कैसे कैसे होता है, पर कुछ तो होता है. Acha, uncle,
Yeah.
not sure if we missed out on that. That beautiful example that we give every time.
Which
कि
one?
जो करने को बोलते हैं. For example, the paper activity that we do
Yeah.
when we invite people to cry, do the drama of crying.
We did that. We did that.
Yeah, है
Everyone
ना?
was crying. Huh.
So what happens is it happens very opposite. Everybody was crying, or they were laughing, or they were puzzled, or
I think they were pretending to cry, but inside they were laughing.
अच्छा ऐसा है.
They were just making a show of crying. Actually, they were
So
feeling like laughing only. How can you? How can any human being cry on order, start crying, and it feels comic only? Oh, by the way, I I forgot. Connected with this activity which Kabir reminded me. Remember, we did that anti-meditation. Oh, I'm so weak. I'm so stupid. I'm so unhappy. What to do? What to do? There's a beautiful little sentence from Swami Vivekananda. It is we who cover our eyes with our own hands and cry that there is darkness. The answer is very, very simple. Remove your hands, and
yeah,
you will see the light that is universally present. Remove your hands that cover your eyes and make it darkness. Come back into the light. So, actually, simple. Now, Kabir, can we go into what makes us forget? Why do we get into all these silly things? Of course, one was the broken mirror. People keep showing it, and naturally we forget. So, would you like to continue with the bull activity, Kabir?
मेरा तो ब्रेन ही नहीं है अंकल. मेरे तो ब्रेन न्यूरॉन सो जाते हैं. 8 बजते ही मेरे न्यूरॉन सो जाते हैं.
Now, when you can buy one, you can buy from
ओह
me.
यस. वो कौन सा एड्रेस बताया था? आई लॉस्ट द एड्रेस. एंड सेल भी चल रहा है ना?
Sale.
कितना
90%
परसेंट? कितना परसेंट?
90% discount. Oh,
हाउ
you can
लवली.
oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you all. You can order Atma Shakti and Atma Buddhi on Amazon. Huh? Just click on Amazon and ask them to send you one packet of Atma Shakti and
We
one
will
packet
send
of
you the
Atma.
link very soon.
I will send you the link. Yes, link for Amazon
कैशबैक भी है
Atma
ना
Shakti.
अंकल? उसमें कैशबैक भी है ना? कितनी आत्मशक्ति मिलेगी?
Yeah, and if you're not satisfied, you can return it.
ओह,
Huh.
रिटर्न
Very
पॉलिसी.
easy.
हाउ
So
लवली.
please remember to get from Amazon. Just write, I want one packet of Atma Shakti, I want one packet of Atma Buddhi, and I want one packet of Anand Shanti.
What
Everything comes.
what color of Atma Shakti should we buy, uncle?
Normally it is transparent, but sometimes it can be different color. अरे जब मिलेगा तो you'll know ना. Order first and see what color it is. Why are you asking me
Oh.
all these questions? Tell me one thing. Okay, I'm making a silly joke out of it. How often in life do we actually get into now? What is this?
This is what? What is this?
I'm sorry, some nonsense has come on my screen. Oh, actually, it was a picture of the mirror activity.
Maybe Atma Shakti pop up the delivery ka, they are very Amazon people are very smart.
Yeah,
AI,
prompt delivery, very fast
artificial.
delivery.
They're like you don't even have to pay 10%.
Quick
Cashback bhi hai.
delivery, cashback. Okay, yet how often do we actually do this? How often are we taught that you will get courage from outside, you'll get wisdom from outside if you study enough number of books? Arey, you'll be the wisest person in the world. And of course, the very common and very biggest one. If you have lots of money and more than lots of money, you will be the happiest person in the whole world, in the whole universe. Happier even than people from other planets. The only condition to be happy is you must have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Simple, no? How many times have we been taught that? The answer coming from outside. If I have someone to protect me. In so many countries, if people say if I have a gun, then I'm strong and brave. Isn't it true? If I have studied so much, then I'm all wise, all clever, I know all the answers in life. And if I have plenty of money, I can buy happiness from Amazon as much as I want. We actually think in those terms. We actually get caught into stupidity like this instead of finding it for ourselves. Right? And why? But why? What happens? I want to ask a question. I think everyone understands the whole thing is within. It is within. The inner power, after all, we call it inner power. You've not got it from Amazon. And what is inside you is not going to just run away. It cannot. How can the Atma go away? How can Atma Shakti go away? How can Atma Buddhi go away? Away where? How can Anand, peace, friendship go away? Yet it absolutely feels like it's gone. It's not there. So can anyone try to guess what actually happens? It's supposed to be there and yet you feel it's not there. You feel the opposite. Why? What? Any question? Any answers? Yes, it is eternal. It is immortal. And yet we feel frightened. Yet we feel confused. Yet we feel unhappy. Why? Why? Yet we feel like buying it from outside. Amazon or whatever you call it. Why? Think it over a little. Why do we do this? When everything is there, why are we looking and here and there and crying and whatever? Yeah, please think it over. Some responses. Why do we look outside? Why do we become defeated? I don't have what to do. Come on, at least few answers. Why? Why is this happening? Come on, everyone, waiting for some response.
अंदर कुछ होता भी है क्या? अंदर तो खाली होता है ना अंकल,
नहीं तो
सब कुछ बाहर ही तो है, इसीलिए तो बाहर बोला जाता है.
That's right. Correct answer. Nothing is inside. अंदर से खाली.
एकदम.
Come on. So can I conclude that everyone is nothing inside? Or am I insulting you enough?
But why do we look outside? It's very very interesting. It's very much linked with the activity that we do, the mirror activity, right? Same way, like we know the external answers, we know the external knowledge, we are very knowledgeable. But when asked, share your own, the body that we have been living with, like since the day one or the pehli saas se hi, we are not really spending, we are not prioritizing ourselves, we are not giving ourselves that opportunity, that chance to spend some time with self and to understand what all we are carrying. We are consuming a lot, but we are not focusing on that, and we are always feeling that emptiness. Oh my god, I need to fill myself with this, I need to go, I need to attend that, I need to read this, I need to meet this, I need to do that, I need to have this degree, I need to have this job, I need to have these many resources, I have to look this, that. So it's more of like for pleasing the outer world. So that game is there, uncle, that we keep playing.
Yeah, but why? Okay, I have a very simple answer which I would like you to reflect upon. You know, it's a one single Indian word answer, literally one single word. For those of you know, I suppose majority of you know, are familiar with Indian languages. If not, I'll translate it also. There is in Indian languages one word called bhul. Bhul. And if you think about it a little, bhul has two meanings. What are the two meanings of bhul? One meaning. Yes, Kabir?
Huh. Yash is saying galti.
Galti,
Mistake.
yes, that's right. Mistake. Yes, galti, mistake. What is the other meaning of bhul?
Jayashri is saying
yes,
that
Jayashri, you're right. That is exactly what we are doing right now. We are spending time with ourselves. Would you agree, everyone? Jayashri says we don't get enough time, so we are spending time with ourselves right now. So let's come back to bhul. Yes, that's right. Two meanings of the same word bhul. One means mistake, galti. मेरे से गलती हो गई, मेरे से भूल हो गई. The second meaning of same word bhul is अरे यार मैं भूल गया. I forgot. And there is something beautiful in this. Why does the same word mean mistake and forgot? It has a very simple and yet very, very deep implication. Any mistake that we make, any negative that we do in our life, any negative that we feel in our life, any negative whatsoever, any fear, any confusion, any unhappiness, misery, any of these negatives are simply because we forget. भूल होती है क्योंकि हम अपने आप को भूल जाते हैं. I make mistakes, serious, small, horrible, all of them because I forget what I really am. भूल होती है क्योंकि मैं अपने आप को भूल जाता हूँ. I make mistakes because I forget my real nature. And the answer to that, isn't it very simple? Bhul, forget. So if you forget, what is the obvious answer? Remember? And again, there's something beautiful in Indian philosophy. Remember, rejoin. The word for it is called yoga. Yoga literally means to rejoin. You have forgotten that you are one with the universal. You have forgotten that you're one with oneness. If you have forgotten, okay, I accept I've forgotten. And as soon as I accept, I've started back rejoining, yoga, rejoining. Kabir, I think, is really good at yoga. So he will tell us a little about the 4 different forms of, besides the yogasanas. Yogasana is the commonest interpretation of yoga, but we will not talk about yogasanas right now. We'll talk about a different aspect of yoga. Yeah, Kabir?
हाँ अंकल वो आप बताइएगा, बिल्कुल बताइएगा आराम से. मेरे को immediately I feel like sharing this thing with everybody.
Please.
The solution, the problem that we discussed, that what happens, forget, भूल होती है तो क्या, there are 2 meanings, mistaken, forget also, and the only solution is to remember, to reconnect, rejoin.
Yeah.
And let us also again understand, as we are doing it as an experiential workshop. So I feel like sharing this activity. I feel like giving this challenge, another challenge, because life keeps throwing challenges on us on everyday basis, like, and it comes spontaneously without giving us a notice that I'll come. Challenge ऐसे बता के थोड़ी आता, I'll come to your doorstep at 10 o'clock. No, it doesn't come that way. It may come anytime, right? You're cooking food and your gas is over, like, and you're hungry, right? So there are challenges that will come at any point. You won't. How do you feel about it? So okay, the activity is very simple. I hope you're all there. And the challenge, and we are also offering some cash prize also, uncle, right? For that, if whoever is able to do it.
I don't have any cash.
Oh, तो आत्मशक्ति भिजवा दें फ्री में.
No, you can buy it on your own order from Amazon, no? मुझे क्या करना?
ठीक है. So the activity is very simple. All of you,
yeah,
including you also, uncle.
Yes, tell me.
Including auntie also.
Yes.
Including kids also.
Yes, tell us, please.
Yes. So activity is very simple, that all of us go for a slow, deep and long breath in. Inhale. Block your nose. Use your hand to block your nose. Hold it in for 10 minutes and you get $10,000 or Atma Shakti, whatever you decide.
10 minutes, I'll die. Are you mad? How can I hold for 10 minutes?
If you want to, if you want.
You want me to die or what?
No. Again, let us try. Let us try it one more time.
You are giving me all silly challenges. You hold it for 1 hour, I'll give you 10 lakh rupees. Just 1 hour. How many people earn 10 lakh rupees in 1 hour? See, you can earn. I promise you.
With that much of
just
money.
Stop breathing for 1 hour, bus. And 10 lakh rupees is yours.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to take the challenge? Any of our viewers, any of our participants want to take the challenge to earn 10 lakh rupees in 10 minutes or 1 hour? 10 lakh rupees, damn it. Okay, I'll give you 10 lakh dollars.
I'm not going to miss this chance, uncle. I want to try.
Try.
Yeah, I want to try. I want 1 lakh rupees. Focus.
Okay, try.
मुझे कोई ये नहीं मैं क्या करेगा उसके साथ भाई. I want it. Aparna is laughing. Anyways, let us do it. We know that we are just making some jokes around this, but again, let us do it once, right? Just inhale, hold, Inhale as much as you can. Mental reminder is very clear that something that is very, 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 very precious, very important for this body to survive, to function, we need to provide oxygenated blood supply to each and every cell of our body. That's the basic requirement, that is the basic need, right? And hence we are breathing, inhaling all the time while walking, talking, sleeping, dancing, no matter what we are doing, we are breathing all the time, right? Because something that is very, very important for us, for this body to survive, to remain functional, right? जो इतना जरूरी है वो हमें बार बार करना पड़ता है. I want you to symbolize your breath as a reminder that something that is very important, we need to do it again and again and again. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आज I breathe in for 7 days like in one breath and then I won't, do the breathing in next 7 days. It is not like I feed myself totally and then I don't eat for next 1 month. This is not how we do, right? So something that is important, we have to do it again and again and again and again and again. So we keep losing that connection with ourselves. And it's very obvious because we are caught up. We are caught up in middle of this whole world and a lot of external activities, the games that we played. Uncle will also play the game that all of us love playing. That is blame game, right?
Okay.
My video is not visible, but I would request you to please share the blame game. I mean, let us share the activity. I also want to play the game. So please make us play the game. And it is very much linked to what we do and why do we need to keep reminding ourselves and what do we do.
I think we played the blame game also while doing the broken mirror activity. Did we not?
Okay. I missed out on that. Maybe
that when we are looking at a broken self-image, the prime cause is that we have been blamed. Someone or the other has given us a label, a negative label. You're like this only, you will not improve, you will never learn, you're a bad person, you must be a good person. Even saying you must be a good person implies that you're not a good person. Do we realize that? It's a very subtle blame game. So, I mean, these blame games are so deadly, aren't they? And so much negative effect. But can't we then play the other game? Can't we go back to blessing each human being, blessing ourselves? Yes, there is something wonderful in me. Would everyone be okay if I repeat that for the 20th time? That little meditation? If someone doesn't want me to, please say no. Otherwise, I'll take it as yes. If someone is bored and saying enough, I accept it. Or if not, then I'm going to continue. Back to, instead of blame, what we can do with our own life and with the other person's lives. Okay, so let's get back. Simple little meditation. First, yes, breathe in. The implication is you're becoming one with the universe. The energy. Incidentally, the Sanskrit word pran, it means breath also. It means the living energy, the living force, the life energy and breath from the universe is coming into me, flows through me, flows out back into the universe, again into me, passes through me, again goes out, in, out. I am in total connection, total oneness with everything around me, with the infinite universe. I am one through each breath. Each breath is connecting me. In fact, the word for it is pranayog, pranayam, control of breath to direct it into a universal meaning. And then, having done that, we go a little more specific once again, which we did in the beginning, which I'm again repeating it because I know it is of absolute life-changing value. So first, inside me, feel again my inner strength, my inner power with my own name. I, so-and-so. Full inner power, inner strength, Atma Shakti, Atma Vishwas, soul power. Good, good. Feel it. Say it strongly in your mind. Shout it in your mind. Yes, it is there. Shout. Atma Buddhi, universal consciousness, universal expanded consciousness. Peace, Sukh, Shanti, smile, happiness, Anand, unconditional, does not depend on this or that. Inner power, universal wisdom, Anand, Sukh, independent of everything in the universe. It is me, it is my real being. Does not matter on external circumstances. It is me. That is the real meditation. I am one with universal Sat, with universal Chit, with universal Anand. I am one. And then the next part, in case we don't get bloated with ego and say, I am the only one. That is terribly wrong. I am that, I am one, but so are you. You who may be my friend, my family, my neighbor, even my enemy, damn it. You too are one with the universe. I know it's difficult. I know it's very, very difficult. And yet you are. And when you do it, see the blessing that comes into your life. When you can wish this for a person who has harmed you, hurt you, whom you call enemy, who's troubling you, whatever. Try it for that person. See that person's face in your mind and say, yes, you too are one with the universe. Even though it feels horrible in dealing with you, but yet you are. That is an ultimate truth. And then last, all, every, sarva, all being, all life, all non-life, everything. In fact, in Advaita, everything is life in different forms. Some human life, animal life, plant life, even minerals have their electrons and protons, which are full of energy and moving around. After all, Einstein said E equals mc squared, which means even a piece of stone with a mass of 1 gram has got E for energy equals m for mass, 1 gram multiplied by c squared, which is speed of light squared. A stone has got energy, a stone has got prana. A stone. We are taught this is rubbish. And yet Einstein said, no, E equals mc squared. Like it or not, believe it or not, E equals mc squared. Whatever the form, the mass or the matter may be, it is energy. Full stop. I'm not just saying it. It is not only Indian wisdom. It is also modern science. Incidentally, tomorrow we are having a very detailed full session on the parallels between the wisdom. I hope you don't mind my advertising. Tomorrow we are doing a session on ancient wisdom, Indian. We'll be talking about yoga, about the Bhagavad Gita, some of the Upanishads, Buddhism, Tao, and Zen. In brief, and all of it in the form of games. I don't believe in lectures because I fall asleep when I'm giving a lecture. So we're going to do it all in the form of games tomorrow. And then I'm going to connect each of these deepest level philosophies with science, mainly neuroscience and astronomical science, astrophysics it's called. So tomorrow we're going to do that. It sounds absolutely crazy and yet it's true. The wisdom that happens thousands of years is actually living truth, provable in laboratories, provable and proved again and again and again in the last 60, 70 years. Continuously proved what the wisdom 1,000, 5,000 years back is truth. So that's tomorrow. Okay. I wanted to share something else. Yasmin enjoys making you all laugh, making you smile with emotional intelligence. tomorrow at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m., what is it called? In the lounge. Lounge table. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock. She will be doing a emotional puppet possibilities. Puppet. Which will include making of puppets, using of puppets, the value of puppets, and exceptionally useful for children and people in the education field. It makes a huge difference. We have seen it in our life. She will tell you the examples of how it has affected lives. Simple little puppets which will take you about 5 minutes to make and which changes lives. So please keep some paper, scissor, pen. Paper, scissor, Fevicol and pen, sketch pen, any pens, color pens. Got it? Pieces of paper, plain paper, scissors, Fevicol or gum to stick, and colored pens, sketch pens. Come tomorrow, 5 o'clock, and a completely different aspect which says the same things and which children absolutely enjoy and learn emotional intelligence through puppets. Right, everyone? Okay, so any more? Any questions? Or do we say bye? Hey, do you mind anyone typing I'm sleepy or I'm hungry so I can quickly say bye? Because I'm sleepy and I'm hungry. No? If you don't type hungry or sleepy, I'll continue for the next 1 hour. I'm warning you. Yeah, why not? No, the big one. Okay. Just as a hi everyone, please say hi to me. How are y'all? Please say namaste, good morning, hi, etc. etc. And if you don't say hi to me, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to put on my mask. I am angry with y'all. And so we are going to play with emotions, understanding, managing, coming out positive, back to our real self. Okay? See you tomorrow 5 o'clock and tomorrow 8:30. Living parallels between timeless wisdom, mainly Indian Buddhist philosophy, and modern science, quantum physics. I'll put it in very simple game form. No big theories. You'll actually play little games. Please be ready with some paper and pen. That's all the equipment you need for tomorrow, paper and pen. Okay? And relax, enjoy. You'll be amazed how simple all these high funda, high sounding words like quantum physics can be. You'll be amazed how much it is meaningful in our own life. So see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. See you tomorrow at 8:30. Okay? Bye everyone. Please say bye. Please say namaste. Bye. Good night.